Welcome to Dubrovnik, Emma. Welcome to NEM. Is this your first time here?
No, I was here last year,
Oh,
actually.
you were here last year as well. Are you enjoying yourself?
I love it here, yeah. Any excuse to come to Dubrovnik. It's fantastic. Yeah.
It's easier to do business when you have this kind of setup.
I know. With a bit of wine, nice meal.
Yes.
Can't fault it, yeah.
Yes. How, in your opinion, how important are these types of events and conferences like NEM for people in the business to get together and to exchange ideas, just to network?
I think they're very important. You know, everyone's quite relaxed. There's no pressure on anyone to attend meetings at a certain time. You know, everyone can have a nice lunch, a nice chat. A sort of informal element is very important. It makes it enjoyable, and people tend to open up a bit more. And the people who you may not see at every meeting that you go to, they're all here, so it's much easier. Yeah.
Let's talk a bit about content. We know that the way that people consume the content has changed dramatically, and I think it's going to change in the next 5 years. What about the type of content? What about the audience taste? Has that changed, and in what way?
I think we still have to, you know, as channel producers, we still have to respect the fact that I think content quality is the key thing here. And I don't think it's about sort of following trends necessarily, as long as the content quality remains high, and we respect that in our viewers. And I think we take feedback from operators. We look at trends, but we're not slaves to trends. And we try and always maintain that quality. And I think the way people consume, yes, whilst it is changing, I still think linear channels are still very, very important. And
especially in the region.
Exactly. And you know, sometimes people just want to kick back and trust a channel and know that, you know what, I want to watch a history documentary, and I know there'll be a good one on that channel. So, you know, we don't have to be too worried about constantly pushing people to SVOD services. It's about sort of taking that view that most of our viewers still enjoy the linear experience.
True. What about you personally? Are you full of trust when it comes to TV channels?
There are some that you know that you're always you can rely on them for something. You know that if you want to watch rubbish, celebrity-based content, you know there are certain channels that can provide you with that content all the time.
Yes.
But I'm quite a heavy consumer of SVOD, I must admit. I'm a Netflix girl, and at the moment we've got House of Cards just started again, and Orange is the New Black. So whilst I'm not a Netflix ambassador, I don't work for them. I'm a huge fan. So there is lots of. But I'm a linear viewer as well, very much for the news and that type of thing.
There was a weird situation in Croatia at one point when House of Cards showed up. Everyone was watching, and my Facebook feed and my Twitter feed was full of House of Cards. Oh my God, it's beautiful, it's beautiful. And then Croatian national television decided they're going to broadcast House of Cards, and they scheduled it once a week. Nobody was watching it because it was too slow. So basically people do want the content right now, all the way, give me all you have. But yes, I think that you put it very nicely when you said people need to trust TV channels, and I think that's the main thing. So do you think in 5 years we'll be having the same conversation?
I think we might be. I don't think it's going to move as quickly as we think. You know, I think for certain content, so dramas, series, people will want to get into that habit. They will want to binge watch, and they will consume that way. But for much of the content, certainly that we are responsible for, you know, the sort of documentary, the slower paced content, the more educational content, you don't want to sit there and watch 6 hours of a history documentary.
True.
You kind of want to consume it in your own time.
Yes.
So once a week wouldn't be such a problem, you know? So I think it does depend entirely on the content.
Emma, thank you very much, and enjoy Dubrovnik, and good luck with the baby.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Cheers.